Here's the truth. The average real estate agent makes $49,000 a year. Yet, if I scroll through Instagram, it looks like every agent is pulling off six figures, driving exotic cars, living the dream. Somebody is lying. Today, I'm going to break down the real numbers, the real social media lies, what it actually takes to build a six-figure business or even a seven-figure business in real estate, okay? My name is Jeff Quintin. I've been selling real estate over 30 years, ranked top 1% in the nation. And here's the difference between me and most of the coaches you see online. I'll show you the actual numbers. I'm sick and tired of watching these agents jump into this business with unrealistic expectations because of what they see on Instagram and on TikTok. These posts create fantasies. It sets people up for failure. So today I'm going to give you the truth, right? The stats, the reality, exactly what it takes to build a six-figure income the right way. I spent an hour scrolling through real estate social media yesterday. Here's what I saw. I just had a $47,000 a month, six-figure quarter, hit seven figures this year, living the dream, bought another investment property. Sounds amazing, right? Here's the problem. Most of it's fake, misleading, only tells part of the story. A $47,000 a month, probably their one good month entire year. That six-figure quarter, usually it's gross commissions before splits, expenses, and taxes. That seven-figure year, that's probably the sales volume, not the income. And here's what they're not posting. They're not telling you, hey, I spent $3,000 or $10,000 on marketing and got zero results. I haven't closed a deal in 6 months or 6 weeks. I picked up a part-time job because I got to pay my bills. I'm actually thinking about quitting because I can't make this work, right? That's the stuff no one wants to admit publicly, right? So here are the actual stats from the National Association of Realtors. Median agent income, $49,040 a year. 22% of agents make under $25,000. Another 21% make between $25,000 and $50,000. That's right, that's 43% of agents, nearly half of all agents are making less than $50,000. Only 23% of agents actually crack the six figures. Now, only 8% make more than $200,000. And the top 1%, that's where you see the really high incomes. But here's the kicker. 87% of agents quit within 5 years. Why? Because they came in expecting an easy six-figure based business between the social media hype and actually the reality that hit them in the face. Now, let me be transparent with you about my business. Last year, my team and I grossed over $2 million in commissions. Sounds huge, right? Yes. But after broker splits, business expenses, my taxes, my actual income take home was about $800,000. Actually, that didn't include the taxes. That's just my net income after my team. Okay, then I guess they're gonna pay taxes on that, right? Understand that, plus my other normal expenses. But nowhere in social media are you gonna see these type of posts, okay? And here's the journey that actually got me to get there. Year one, I made $18,000. Year two, about $40,000. It took me over 4 years just to break $100,000. And it wasn't until about the 9th year I started to get to about $500,000, right? Now, that's much, obviously better than most agents or a little bit average, more than the average for sure, right? But that's the grind no one shows you online. So what does it really take to make six figures in this business? Here's the truth and here's the math. If you want to net $100,000, you'll need to earn around $150,000 in gross commissions. At a 3% average commission at $400,000, that's $400,000 average sales price. That's about $12,000 per deal. You'll need to close about 12 to 13 of those deals a year. That means one deal most likely every single month, which means you need to generate 2 to 3 solid leads every single month, which means you still got to prospect every single day. So for me, that looks like 2 to 3 hours every morning, making calls, following up, door knocking, talking to people, no excuses. You just need systems. You need to follow up, client management, tracking your numbers religiously, and you've got to treat this like a business and not a hobby. That means doing the work when you don't feel like it, prospecting when you'd rather be busy doing paperwork, staying disciplined when everyone else is making excuses. Here's what the timeline really looks like. Year one, this is realistic. You'll make between $20,000 and $40,000 if you're lucky, working 60 hours a week full time. Years 2 and 3, maybe you get to 50 to 75,000 if you're doing things right. Years 4 and 5, you'll either quit or you'll push through and then finally break into 6 figures. Years 6 and 7, if you stayed consistent, now you can start hitting that $100,000 to $200,000 mark. Now, year 10 and beyond, that's when the real money shows up. So this is when you have established systems, referrals, repeat clients, and that's where you start to pump between 200 and 500,000 actually becomes possible, or even take the business over to $1 million, right? But you've got to survive the first decade. So when you see someone posting about their amazing first year, either they're lying, extremely lucky, or they had serious advantages coming in. So why do agents lie online about their income? Well, to attract clients, recruit other agents, and convince themselves, because everyone else is lying too, and it turns into an arms race. Okay. But here's the problem. Those posts set false expectations, and they destroy good agents who come in thinking they should be easy and fast to make money. The real success isn't about showing off commissions or your commission checks on Instagram. It's about building a sustainable business that produces consistent income year after year. It's about clients who trust you enough to give you and send you referrals. It's about building a system that works in any market. It's about being able to take a vacation without your business falling apart. Most importantly, it's about being honest with yourself and with others about the work this actually takes. So, if you want to build a real business on fundamentals instead of fantasies, keep watching my content. Most agents will hear this and go back to chasing their next, get rich quick trick they saw on TikTok. But if you're serious about building a 6-figure or even 7-figure business the right way, the blueprint is here. Hit the like, subscribe, turn on the notifications, and let's go ahead and build this together the right way.